Mysterious secrets found in famous artwork. Mona Lisa. Da Vinci's 15th century masterpiece is one of the world's most recognizable pieces of art, but there's more to see here than the renowned half-smile. To begin, there is some conjecture that she is pregnant, owing to the way her arms are positioned over her abdomen, and the covering around her shoulders, which was commonly worn by pregnant women during the Italian Renaissance. But the most recent discoveries are in her eyes. Silvano Vinci, an Italian researcher, stated in 2011 that he discovered characters and numerals microscopically painted onto them. According to the Associated Press, the L over her right eye is most likely the artist's identity. However, the meanings of the word S he sees in her left eye and the number 72 under the arched bridge in the background are less clear. Vinci thinks the S may allude to a woman from Milan's Sforza dynasty, which means the woman in the picture may not be Lisa Gherardini, as has long been assumed. The 72, according to Vinci, could be due to the numerals' importance in both Christianity and Judaism. For example, 7 could represent the birth of the universe, and 2 could represent the duality of men and women. Café Terrace at night. At first glimpse, Vincent van Gogh's 1888 oil painting appears to be exactly what the title suggests, a quaint café terrace in a vibrant French metropolis. However, in 2015, Van Gogh expert Jared Baxter suggested the idea that the picture is truly the artist's own version of the Last Supper. A careful examination reveals a central person with long hair encircled by 12 people, one of whom appears to be slipping into the darkness like Judas. There are also what appear to be small crucifixes concealed throughout the picture, including one above the Jesus-like central figure. The Starry Night. 2014 TED Talk, science research assistant Natalia St. Clair described how turbulent flow, an exceedingly difficult mathematical concept, was hinted at by the movement in Vincent van Gogh's 1889 artwork The Starry Night decades before scientists found it. According to St. Clair, in 2004, using the Hubble Space Telescope, scientists observed the eddies of a faraway cloud of dust and gas surrounding a star and were reminiscent of Van Gogh's Starry Night. This inspired researchers to thoroughly examine Van Gogh's works, and after doing so, they found that there is a distinct pattern of turbulent fluid structures hidden in many of Van Gogh's paintings. The Prophet Zechariah. Some of Michelangelo's work in the Sistine Chapel may contain some amusing concealed mysteries. The Prophet Zechariah, for example, appears to be a mural of the namesake prophet perusing a book while 2 cherubs peer over his shoulder. However, if you look carefully, one of the angels appears to be flipping the fig, which is when one places their thumb between their middle and index fingers. According to Rabbi Benjamin Blesh of Yeshiva University, this may be the key to understanding Michelangelo's courage, Michelangelo's true feelings about the Pope. View of Scheveningen Sands. Between 1873 and 2014, the enormous beached whale was not visible to anyone who viewed. Hendrik van Anthonisson's view of Scheveningen Sands at the Fitzwilliam Museum in Cambridge, England. That's because it took 140 years for someone to realize that a group of people are collected together in the artwork to stare aimlessly. While restoring an illustration from 1641, conservator Shan Quang discovered a beached whale and solved the riddle when she removed a layer of yellow varnish. The Arnolfini Portrait. Jan van Eyck's oil picture from 1434 appears to only show the businessman Giovanni di Niccolao Arnolfini and his wife at first glance. However, if you carefully inspect the mirror in the room's middle, you'll notice that 2 figures are actually walking in. Many people think that one of them represents Van Eyck himself. Additionally, you will see a Latin sign that reads Jan van Eyck was here. 1434 in very ornate writing on the wall above the mirror.